Hey Facebook, welcome to Life with Annie. I'm going to take a second just to share this video real quick. And if you wouldn't mind sharing, liking, or commenting during the video, that would be really, really great. Okay, if I can get my... Well, it's not scrolling for some reason. There we go. There I am. Okay. Like to receive comments. Okay, sorry about that. We're going to do, as I put in my title, a corner. Well, since Thanksgiving is right around the corner, we're going to do a cornucopia or a cornucopia. And the one that I have here, this actually belongs to my niece. And I was going to, try to find a cornucopia to decorate. And my sister told me that her daughter had one, and I said, well, if she would like for me to decorate it for her Thanksgiving table, I would be happy to. So she sent it over, and it came with a lot of this kind of strawy brown filler or grassy stuff in here. It came with a good bit more than that. It was, matter of fact, it was pretty full with that. But I didn't know if I would need to use it or not. I thought about using like some floral foam to work with, but when I put a little bit of this in, I thought, well, this is holding, what I'm in here, so I think I'll just go with that for now. So it kind of sheds a little bit, and the problem with this is going to be the way I'm going to design it. It's going to probably overflow onto the table so that it can be like more of a little bit of a longer centerpiece, so that she, can either put a runner underneath it, or, if she has her tablecloth, then it'll kind of go a little bit further than the actual vessel that we're putting it in. I see some people on there. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Eleanor. Oh, your son he's here on his honeymoon? Oh, wow. Well, congratulations to him, and I'm glad he chose this country to come to. He'll have lots of fun. I hope he's in a place where there's lots of good weather, and with the holidays right here, I'm sure he's seeing a lot of holiday decorations. That's exciting. Okay, so we're going to get started here. I just went to the craft store and I picked up several different kinds of flowers, just all kinds of different, fallish kind of things to put in here. Hold on, Thunder's about to eat my caricature of me and Matt. We got to get this thing in a frame. No, we don't want you to eat that, Thunder. He likes to help me with my crafts, but he also likes to get into them too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I brought my scissors and my wire clippers, and I thought I would be needing to cut some of these. You can if you want to, but I found that when I was kind of sticking things in here just to see how long they would be, that they worked out fine with the length of the cornucopia. So I'm just going to put in a few of the flowers here. And let's see. I think we'll do another, and I hope everybody can see. There we go. And then you can always adjust and bend your flowers however you want them to be. If you want them hanging, draping over, or, but like I say, this is going to kind of spray out of the actual cornucopia, so we're just going to work with that. And got some fall things. I have a couple of the little feathery stalks that I like. So I'm going to put those in. And I'm going to put them kind of, I think, underneath the flowers. And turn them where the feathers are kind of up. And let's see, get my other feather. Now, I had a cornucopia when I was real young, and it was just a little cheap, inexpensive little plastic kind of strawy thing, and I just threw a couple of faux nuts down in it and called it done. And I'm not much better today, but I thought it would be kind of neat to try one, and hope she likes it when she puts it on her table. Let's see, I've got these green foliage pieces that I liked. And I think I'll put one kind of going up, kind of bend it over a little bit. And I think I'll put one on this side as well. It's hard to believe that it's already Thanksgiving, just in a couple of days. This year has flown. Thunder, what have you got now? Okay. Then I've got these little picks, and they have little, some of them have little pine cones, a little pumpkin. So, let's stick those in. And like I said, you can always cut these if you want to cut them and, you know, make different lengths. You can do that, but I just thought I would try it with this so that it's kind of spraying out into the table. I'll put another one of these over here. And I'll put some more flowers up here toward the top. And he's got an empty bag of snack potato chips. He's just licking the bag. That'll keep him occupied for a few minutes at least. And let's see. I had a little bit of lavender and a couple of picks. And I know it's hard to see. Let me see if I can turn it a little bit more towards y'all. This has a little squash with some little lavender flowers on it. Put those in there. And I had another one like that. And this kind of centerpiece won't be too high that, you know, you can't see the people across the table from you. That can sometimes be a problem. Okay. Hey, Katie. I know, Melissa. It's hard to believe it's already here. And then, boom, Christmas will be here and it'll be gone. Okay, so what I'm going to do with the little fall picks, I'm going to put those underneath. I may have to stand up a little bit if I can see here. And I'm just going to kind of tuck those under the base of this. Copia. I'll put one more right about there. So as you can see, we've got quite a flowy little arrangement. Let me clean some of my dust up. Okay, now what I thought I would do next is I got a couple of strands of these little kind of like little fairy lights, and I thought about putting them down inside of the battery pack, down inside of this, but then I thought, well, that might be kind of hard for them to reach in and turn it off and turn it on. So I decided I'm going to tuck the battery pack up under this lower foliage, and then they could reach under there and turn it off whenever they get finished using it for the day or whatever. So I'm going to put this little, and these are those teeny little fairy lights. They're so cute, and they just kind of disappear into whatever it is you're doing. But they sure do add a big punch to whatever it is. It just, adding lights to anything, I just think is just gorgeous. I just love it. Okay. Oh my goodness, Eleanor, they're just making the rounds. Florida, New York, New Jersey. Wow, how exciting. That sounds like a lot of fun. I hope they have the greatest time. Okay, so I've got one more battery pack over here. And on this one, we'll just tuck it over on this side, up under. And that way they can just turn it off and on. Y'all hear Thunder crunching on his little empty chip bag that he found somewhere. And I really can't tell if I've got the lights where they need to be or not, but it's close. And then hide all your little mechanics, your little wire that doesn't have any light. Tuck it up in there somehow. And then this came with the original cornucopia. So the little straw stuff and then the fruit was what my niece had in the bag. And I thought, well, she could just take the cornucopia and tuck some of the fruit wherever she wants. Some of it's got little, you know, like sparkly, like glittered fruit. And she could just kind of tuck it in and around wherever she wants to put it. And she can have it coming out even further in her little arrangement. Sort of, you know, she could lay a piece down there, and she could have some, because I had some of these little leaves that she could even sprinkle out further, and then she could, you know, kind of extend the arrangement even further. And there were some grapes So I thought I'd drape the grapes over the top like that and tuck them in. And then she had some purple grapes. I'm going to lay those over here. And then some more fruit. And it doesn't have to necessarily be up in there as part of it, but it can be something that this part she will probably have to arrange herself when she sets it out on her table. There's another little apple. And there's a couple other little pieces of fruit we can tuck around here so that everybody gets to enjoy it from all sides of the table. I hope y'all can see that. I've got another apple back here. Let me move my candy corn display. So anyway, that is the main, and you can do it a lot smaller. You don't have to have it coming on out, but if it were me, I would have it, I would use some of these little leaves that I was showing you, and I would have it come on out a little bit, and then maybe put some of the extra fruit on there. And then I picked up one other thing that I thought it just needed, and y'all know I love animals, and I just felt like it needed a little animal. So I got a little squirrel, and unfortunately for the squirrel, I don't have any nuts in here for it, but I mean, you could just sit the squirrel anywhere. It could be like the center of attention there. And can you see the little squirrel? Right there. Without messing up the whole display. But anyway, there is the little squirrel. So, if you have a cornucopia and you want to do a little centerpiece, you can go as big or as small as you like. And I think it turned out pretty nice. My problem is going to be how I'm going to get it there to her, because I can keep this part of it, together, but she's probably going to have to arrange the fruit and put the little squirrel wherever she wants to have it. But I think it's a very colorful, very fall looking, centerpiece, and I hope she'll enjoy it. So I'm going to get off of here. If you mind, please share the video. That would be great, and I will try to see you again real soon. Have a great day, everybody, and Eleanor, I'm so happy for your son. We'll talk to y'all again real soon. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.